Hello, good day to everyone. My topic is about equation of a parabola. I have here the problem states that find the equation of a parabola through point 1 is negative 1 and negative 3, and the second point is a 2 and 3 halves whose axis is parallel to the y-axis and the latus rectum is equal to 6. When we say parallel, if I have now this Cartesian coordinates, this will be y and this will be x. So meaning this is parallel, okay, this one. So meaning the parabola is opening upward or the parabola is opening downward. So we have now an idea for this problem. So there are two shapes of a parabola. Parabola opening upward and parabola opening downward. So parabola opening upward first. Okay. Formula will be, standard form will be x, circle brackets x minus h squared is equal to 4p, then y minus k. Okay. So we know that 4p is equal to 6. So we have now 4p is equals to 6 because this is the latus rectum, I mean. Okay? So at point 1, so the given, we have points negative 1 and then negative 3. Okay, negative 1 and negative 3, I will plug in the formula for parabola opening upward. So this will be x is negative 1, then minus h squared is equal to 4p is equals to 6. Then y is negative 3 minus k. Okay? Expand negative 1, negative h, negative 1 minus h. Meaning this is multiplication. So negative 1 times negative 1, that will be positive 1. Negative 1 times negative h, that will be positive h. Then this will be positive h. Negative, negative, that will be positive h squared. So bring down 1, h plus h, that will be 2h. Then plus h squared. So I have now 1 plus 2h plus h squared is equal to, multiply 6 times negative 3, that will be negative 18. Then 6 times negative k, that will be negative 6k. Okay, so I have to arrange this. So it should be h squared plus 2h, then followed by, I will transpose negative 6k to the left, that will be positive 6k, and then plus 1, then transpose negative 18 at the left side, that will be positive 18. So this will be equal to 0. So I have now h squared plus 2h plus 6k plus 19 is equal to 0. So this is now my equation 1 for parabola opening upward. Okay? Then the next point, the same parabola opening upward. So at point 2 is at 2 and 3 halves. Okay? So the same. So I will use this formula. So this will be, x will be 2. Then minus h squared is equal to 6. The latus rectum. And then circle brackets, y is 3 halves. 3 over 2 minus k. Okay? So expand 2 minus h. 2 minus h. This is multiplication. So 2 times 2 will be 4. Positive 2 times negative h, that will be negative 2h. Then negative 2h plus, because negative times negative, that will be positive. And then h squared. Okay, bring down 4. Negative 2h plus negative 2h, that will be negative 4h plus h squared. So I have now 4 minus 4h plus h squared is equal to, then multiply 6 times 3 half. 6 times 3 is 18, divide by 2, that is 9. Okay? Then 6 times negative k, that will be negative 6k. Okay, I will arrange this one. So this will be h squared then minus 4h, then I will transpose negative 6k to the left, that will be positive 6k, then plus 4, then I will transpose 9 to the left, that will be minus 9 is equal to 0. So I have now h squared minus 4h plus 6k, 4 minus 9, that will be minus 5 is equal to 0. So this is now my equation 2. So I will equate equation 1 and 2 so that I can get the h and k. So equate equation 1 and 2. So I can erase this one. Equate equation 1 and 2. Okay, so equation 1 will be h squared plus 2h, then plus 6k, then plus 19 is equal to 0. And then equation 2 will be h squared minus 4h, then plus 6k, then minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay? So either of the equation 1 or equation 2 will be multiplied by negative 1. So let's say I will multiply the first equation by negative 1, both sides. So the new equation 1 is negative 1 times h squared, that will be negative h squared. Negative 1 times this one, negative 2h. This one, negative 6k. Then negative 1 times 19, that will be negative 19. Then 0 times negative 1, that will be 0. Then just copy the second equation. H squared minus 4h plus 6k minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so h squared will be eliminated. 6k will be eliminated also. So I have now negative 6h. Negative 19, negative 5, that is negative 24. Then is equal to 0. So negative 6, I will transpose negative 24 to the right, that will be equal to positive 24. And then to solve h, divide negative 6 both sides, cross out 6. Then I have now h is equal to negative 4. Okay? Okay. And then I will plug in h is equal to negative 4, either equation 1 or equation 2. So I will plug in h equals negative 4 to equation, let's say equation 2. To equation 2. So equation 2 is h squared minus 4h plus 6k minus 5 is equal to 0. So negative 4 squared minus 4 times negative 4, then plus 6k, and then minus 5 is equal to 0. So this is 16, because negative times negative 4 times negative 4, that will be positive 16. Then negative times negative, that will be positive 16, plus 6k. Then minus 5 is equal to 0. 16 plus 16, that will be 32. Then minus 5 plus 6k is equal to 0. So this one, 32 minus 5. Okay, borrow from here. This will be 2. 12, 7, and then bring down 2. So I have now positive 27 plus 6k is equal to 0. Then 6k, I will transpose positive 27 to the right. That will be negative 27. To solve the value of k, divide by 6, both sides. 6 will be crossed out. Then I have now k is equal to negative 27 over 6. Or this can be reduced by dividing the numerator by 3. Also the denominator. So 27 divided by 3, that is 9. Okay, this will be negative. This will be negative. Then 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So I have now vertex is at negative 4 and then negative 9 over 2. Now, let's plug in the vertex so that we can come up with the equation of the parabola opening upward. Okay, so let's go back to the standard form, which is x minus h squared is equals to 4p, and then this will be y minus k. We know that 4p is 6, right? Okay, 6. So this will be x minus minus, this will be plus 4 squared. 4p is 6. Then y is negative, that will be positive 9 over 2. So this is now the equation of a parabola opening upward. Okay? Now, let's go back to the given, which is parabola opening downward. So, the standard formula will be x minus h squared is equals to minus 4p. Then, y minus k. Then we have 4p is 6. And then, at point 1 is negative, I forgot, okay. I will glance in here. So, negative 1 and 3. Sorry, negative 1 and 3. And then, let's say point 2 in here. 2 and 3 halves. Okay? 2 and 3 halves. Okay? 2 and 3 halves. Okay, so, I will plug in negative 1. And then, actually, this is now parabola opening downward. So what's the difference between upward and downward? So take note, 4p is negative because this is already downward. This one is upward. Okay, upward. The vertex is in here. Okay, this will be the focus, and then this is the latus rectum. This one also the latus rectum, and then this is the focus. Okay, this is the axis of symmetry. So I will plug in negative 1 and negative 3 to the standard equation. So this will be negative 1 minus h squared is equal to 4p is given, that is 6. This will be negative 6 because downward. Then y is negative 3. Then minus k. Okay, expand. Negative 1, negative h, negative 1 minus h. So this will be positive 1. Positive h. Positive h. Positive h squared. So this will be 1 plus 2h plus h squared. So this will be 1 plus 2h plus h squared is equal to, multiply, this will be positive 18, then this will be positive 6k. Okay? So, simplify this one. So, I will arrange this one. H squared plus 2h. And then I will transpose 6k to the left. This will be minus 6k. Then plus 1. Transpose 18 to the left. That will be minus 18 is equal to 0. So, I have now h squared plus 2h minus 6k. 1 minus 18, that will be minus 17 is equal to 0. So, this is now equation 1 for the parabola opening downward. Okay? Next will be at point 2 is a 2 and 3 halves. Okay? So, the same, I will use this formula. H minus x squared is equals to minus 4p y minus k. Okay, I will plug in 2 and 3 halves to the standard form equation. So this will be 2 minus h squared is equals to minus 6. Y is 3 halves minus k. Okay, simplify 2 minus h. So this will be 4 minus 2h minus 2h, then plus h squared. Bring down 4, then minus 2h minus 2h. This will be negative 4h plus h squared. So this will be 4 minus 4h plus h squared is equal to, multiply. So negative 6 times 3, that is negative 18, divide by 2, that is negative 9. Negative 6 times 6, negative k, this will be positive 6k. Okay, so I will arrange this one. h squared minus 4h. Then I will transpose to the left 6k, this will be negative 6k. Then plus 4. Then I will transpose negative 9 to the left. That will be positive 9 is equal to 0. So I have now h squared minus 4h minus 6k plus 4 plus 9, that will be 13, is equal to 0. So you have now, this is equation 2 for parabola opening downward. So I will equate equation 1 and equation 2. Okay? So equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 1, equation 2. So I will erase this one. So equation 1 is h squared plus 2h minus 6k minus 17 is equal to 0. Then, the second equation, h squared minus 4h minus 6k plus 13 is equal to 0. Okay? So, I will multiply either equation 1, equation 2, multiply by negative 1. Let's say, equation 1 will be multiplied by negative 1, both sides. So, the equation 1 will be, the new equation 1 will be negative h squared, negative 2h, positive 6k, negative, negative, that will be positive 17 is equal to 0. And then copy the second equation, h squared minus 4h minus 6k plus 13 is equal to 0. Okay? So, h squared will be crossed out. 6k will be crossed out. So, negative 2h, negative 4h. This will be negative 6h. Then, 17 plus 13, that will be positive 30, is equal to 0. So, I will transpose 30 to the right. This will be negative 6h is equal to negative 30. Then, to solve the value of h, divide both sides by negative 6. Negative 6 will be crossed out. Then I have now h is equal to 5. Okay? So I have now the vertex. Here, I'll just write in here. Vertex, I have 5. And then solving for k. So I will plug in h equals 5. Either equation 1 or equation 2. So I will use equation 2. Plug in. H equals 5 to equation 2. Okay, equation 2 is h squared minus 4h minus 6k plus 13 is equal to 0. So this will be 5 squared minus 4 times 5 minus 6k plus 13 is equal to 0. 5 squared is 25. Then this will be multiplied. That will be 20 minus 6h plus 13 is equal to 0. So this will be 5 plus 13 minus 6k is equal to 0. 5 plus 13, that is 18 minus 6k is equal to 0. Minus 6k, transpose 18 to the right, that will be negative 18. Then divide negative 6 both sides. Negative 6 will be crossed out. K is equals to 3. So I have now, my k is 3. So I can make now the equation for a parabola opening downward. So I will erase in here. Okay? So I will erase and then I will write the equation. So I have now the vertex. So I have x minus h squared is equals to negative 4p y minus k. So this is the parabola opening upward. So using the vertex, so I have now x minus 5 squared is equals to negative 6 y minus k. So this is now the equation of a parabola, opening downward. Okay, downward. Okay, so I have two answers to the question. So I have this one, circle brackets x plus 4 squared is equals to 6 circle brackets y plus 9 over 2. This will be the equation of the parabola opening upward, because the parallel to y-axis, the axis is parallel to y. Then this one also, parabola opening downward. So I have the vertex, this will be the latus rectum, the focus, and then this one also, focus, this is the vertex, this will be the latus rectum, then connect. So this will be the y, and then x, okay? So the second equation is circle brackets x minus 5 squared is equal to negative 6 circle bracket y minus 3 is the equation of parabola opening downward. Okay, so that's all. Thanks for watching.